Well, I'd been making homebrew beer for a few years. I'd always used raw ingredients myself and made up my own recipes. I've always enjoyed being creative like that and producing something that people enjoy themselves. And so I used to bottle it and give to friends and started getting really good feedback on it. And it was that really that inspired me. I thought, well, actually, I wouldn't mind making a career out of this. I'd really enjoy running a commercial brewery to create this product that people enjoy drinking. We do have a couple of other pubs. We ventured down into Herefordshire that we deliver to. They have the Snowdonia ale on permanently, so they have a van load at a time. And then outside of that, we use wholesalers, South Wales, Lancashire, in the Midlands. That gets our product out to a wider audience than we can reach ourselves. Locality, I guess. In the last 5, 6, 7 years, there's been a great increase in interest and demand for locally produced food and drink. And being where we are, we get a lot of visitors to the area. I suppose that demand is enhanced, particularly in the summer. People wanting to try a bit of locally produced produce. We did, yes, from Welsh Government. We were very grateful for that. We got a reasonable grant towards the setup of the brewery with the plant and that kind of thing. We started off doing maybe 1 or 2 brews a week. It all seemed to be going nicely, selling it all to local pubs. And gradually we expanded our sales area. We started just northwest Wales and then gradually expanded right across North Wales to include sort of over heading towards Chester really. In fact now we do deliver into Chester and Shrewsbury as well. It's difficult to say because we haven't really had too many barriers as such. I would say the key ingredients are having a quality product and marketing it well, getting your pricing right, because obviously you don't want to be so expensive that nobody will buy it, but too low and your profit margins are too small to be able to ride out difficult financial periods. Obviously, being in a rural area, we haven't got the sort of large conurbation concentrations where there's lots and lots of pubs, effectively sales outlets for us, all in one place. So it does involve, for the deliveries, travelling quite a few miles to find lots of customers. But really, since we expanded our delivery area to include North East Wales as well, and so we're covering the whole of North Wales, being able to reach that whole area, we found that we've picked up a lot more customers along the way, and even in rural areas, we can put them en route to, say, if we're going over towards Chester, we're able to reach a lot of people in rural areas just because of the nature of the different directions we're going in our different delivery areas. Not really. Obviously, we're very conscious of the percentage increase on previous year's sales at a very low sort of conservative estimate, but we're one of the few businesses which thankfully has ridden out the recession fairly well, in that, and it could be down to geographical location, that we get a lot of visitors in the summer here, so the peak in sales in the summer has still been there and really helped the business through. And to a great extent, I suppose people are holidaying more in areas like northwest Wales, where we are, than going abroad. So, if anything, our sales have actually increased over the last 2 or 3 years. Work hard, drive initiative, get your marketing and sales set just right, pricing. Friendly bank manager. From a business point of view, I would say how quickly the business has grown it's really encouraging to see just how much the sales have increased over the last 3 years, and it kind of makes you realise that the business is going in the right direction and we're doing something right. But I suppose on the other side of that, on the actual quality of the beer, the sheer number of awards we've won in the 6 years that we've been going, and that's kind of been topped off this year with we got a bronze award in the Brewing Industry International Awards,